So John Williams had a very similar journey. When he joined the IC, he had a hypnotist, something like that. He had a carpet cleaner. He had like 4 or 5 smattering of different clients. And one day he wakes up and he's like, the only client that I really like working with is the carpet cleaning person. And then he went all in on that. And it sounds like you had the same exact thing, which is you had multiple different clients, different offers, different business, which is just as much as a headache than anyone can imagine, right? And then one day you're like, that's it. Is that what happened? You're like, that's the one? Or was it really like, I hate everybody else, I'm just going to keep this guy?
No, I mean, that was basically it. Because, I mean, I had 3 clients. They were all like same medical sort of vibe, but
Yeah.
like at the same time, it was 3 completely different services, 3 completely different ads, landing pages, whatever.
Yeah.
So I seen kind of like the amount of money, and like people love body contouring. Like leads had a really good response to it because, I mean, majority of women, realistically, middle-aged women want to lose weight.
Yep.
So I was like, well, I'll give this a shot. I went down that path of just basically, I'm going to do this one thing. And this is, I think at this point, probably like a year in, things were really slow just because I was still in university and everything. And like, I wasn't even half in. Like I was just dabbling with this to make a bit of pocket change, basically. And so I dove into that, and it was really good. But like I found personally, like I still didn't have a good product. I was still pushing leads down people's throats, trying to convince them that, oh, it's good. Like you just got to be better at following up, kind of thing.
Which never works out the way you think. It's like just exhausting having that conversation. Yeah.
They're not going to agree. Even if they do agree, they're like, well, like, what do you want me to do? I was like, well, I don't know. Like, this is all I can do.
You fucking fix it. I don't know how to do it. Yeah.
Basically. And they also had like the thing where like, even if I got people to show up, they had like, because the people I was working with, like when you're a small person, like, I mean, I'm still a small agency, but back then, I mean, I have 2 clients. Like I'm not an agency, I'm a freelancer.
Yep.
You get the smaller businesses usually because you're cheaper, so they're going with like the more affordable option. They probably never worked with an agency before, so like you're kind of getting people fresh off the block. That's basically what happened, and even if I got people to show up, like they weren't good at the sales part. They still needed to sell. So even if they could get over the lead part of having to call all these leads and no one's picking up, and who is this? Even if I got people in, like they still couldn't even make money from it. So basically, I stumbled upon a chiropractor, who offered one of like basically the same service as the medical spas, and I started working with him, and then I basically found out really quickly that like I wasn't well versed enough to train people how to do sales. I'm not good at it enough myself at this point.
Tell you what, it's not just you, okay?
Yeah.
I can't even figure out how to get a salesperson to sell, okay? It's just so much, but go on, yeah.
That's 100% correct. But what I realized is like, I was like, wait, like this guy can sell. Like he's happy with like what I'm doing. And when they're showing up, like he understands that I still have to do my job. I can't just pay this guy $1,000 and all of a sudden he's going to make my business 20, right?
Yep.
So then I kind of switched from medical spas to the chiropractors because, I mean, they were staying longer, they were happier, and I didn't need to basically try to train them on how to close leads because they know how to do it.